Jenny.
Are you all right? I thought I would never see you again.
Well, I was wondering about that, too, but I'm back.
For good?
Well, man, we sure hope for good. Sure could use a man like Flynn around here all the time. You know that he saved my wife's life not too long ago?
May? What happened to May? Why didn't someone fetch me?
Now, don't worry. May and baby are doing just fine now.
What did you do?
Well, I'll tell you, ma'am, that'll take a heap of telling.
Perhaps I'll hear about it in a moment. I'd like to go and see if May is all right. Don't go away.
Don't you worry. I'm not going anywhere.
We do have things to talk about. Oh, welcome home. May seems to be just fine, but I did not want to stay with her very long because she needs a rest. She's calling you a miracle worker.
Yeah, well, I happen to think that's exactly what he is. Hey, did May tell you how he took that pig weed and made the brew for her?
Yes, she said it tasted vile, but it did make her better. How did you happen to know about an old Indian remedy such as that?
Well, it's a long story. Hey, looks like you two have got an awful lot to talk about. I'll go inside and check out my wife. You'll excuse me. No, I've got another place in mind. Kind of a special place.
Seems to me that every star in the galaxy is shining down on this very spot.
Why do you suppose I chose it for our little talk?
And did you also arrange for the stars to be so bright and the sky to be so clear and beautiful tonight?
Well, I think maybe Clear Eyes did that. You know, this is where we had our little meeting. The one that bewildered me so much.
You don't seem to be bewildered any longer.
Well, at the time, I didn't know what he was talking about. He said that the first step of my journey was within my reach, and that didn't make any sense to me at all. Then I found those leaves in my shirt. I didn't even know they were there.
When did this happen?
When I was with May, waiting for Cody to come back with the doctor. I boiled up the leaves and made a brew. Got her to drink it. From instinct, I guess. And you know the rest.
Yes, it was made well again.
Yeah. He also said that there would be a sign that would tell me where I belonged. I said, what kind of sign? Well, it'll lead me back home. And all he said was, there'll be a sign that would tell me where I belonged.
But there has not been a sign yet.
Not till this evening. You cleared up that mystery for me. Jenny, when you walked out on the porch, I took one look at you and I knew where I belonged.
Are you really sure?
I fought it for a long time. I guess from the first moment we met. But I can't fight it any longer, Jenny. I'm in love with you. That happy?
I have never, ever been so happy in my entire life. And yet I must say that I am somewhat afraid of what the future holds for us. Do you really believe it's possible for us to have a life together?
Why do you ask?
Because you have another life and another time and another place.
Not anymore.
You must be very sure.
I am.
You really believe that it is not possible for you to rejoin your wife and your children? Have you truly given up?
Well, don't say it like my life is finished. I don't feel that way.
But you love your wife and your children.
And I'll never forget them. They'll always be in my heart, Jenny. I can't change that.
I would not expect you to.
But my life is in this time and place. And with you.
Oh, my darling. Oh. The weather changes very quickly in the desert, doesn't it?
I don't care what the weather is. I think it's beautiful. I love it out here.
So do I. But I do think that we are going to get extremely soaked if we don't leave now, because I think the storm is heading this way. Come.
Wait.
What is it?
Well, we can't leave without me doing the proper thing. I'm going to ask you again to be my bride.
Neither do I, really. As long as I'm with you. Oh, Clint, I want this to go on forever. I don't ever want it to end.
It doesn't have to.
I wish I could believe that.
But you should believe it. Jenny, we were separated by 100 years. And even 100 years couldn't keep us apart.
That's very strange, you know. Very, very strange indeed, with all those years between us. We still found each other. It's really quite extraordinary. Here I am, a perfectly rational, logical woman. Never in my wildest dreams would I have believed something like this could happen, and yet I could not bear to lose you now.
You're not going to lose me. I want you to marry me. I love you, Jenny. Please say you'll be my wife.